It actually says you're live, and then after it says you're live, actually starts to show the video, because if you leave the tab while it's saying you're live, you're not actually live. You have to wait until you actually see yourself, and then you're live, but only then. The bird recording, I don't know, Chris has ghosted me, I don't know. Chris is ghosting me. I think it might be a bullfinch. I'm not entirely sure. You see ads? Everyone gets ads. It's ads on Kick as well now. Oh, hi, Chris. I pinged you in Pets and Nature. There's a recording of some birds. If you would like to identify them, that would be amazing. If you can't identify them, you suck. No, I saw some really... well, I heard some really unusual birds that I don't recognize the call for. And they were also behaving very strangely. Their movements were very unusual. I do have a picture, but it's not a particularly good picture because it was very, very bright out, and like looking up at the, flat, cloudy sky was just basically put them in silhouette, so I couldn't really see anything. But I do have a outline kind of picture, like a silhouette picture. I think they might. I don't know whether it's maybe a bullfinch or two bullfinches, or whether it's oh, what was the bird that they talked about on Clarkson's farm? A golden something. The girl on there got very excited about it, but I can't remember what it's called. You're gonna stick your fingers and you just go la 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 la. I'll play it on stream. I don't know what that is. We received your message, get lost. What? Taking the ferry? Yeah, that's fine. At least you can get out and have a walk around. Right. This is not the correct sheet. Let's play spot the names from the sheet. Or we could just do that. Just much easier.
For 9 months, total at tier 1.
It's goldfinch? Really? I used to see goldfinches as a kid all the time. They were very common where I lived in South London growing up. And, but I don't recall ever hearing them. I used to see them on my walk to school all the time. But I don't recall ever seeing them, or ever hearing them. And their movement is really strange. Because they were kind of doing, obviously, they're like sitting on a wire above my head. And they were doing this thing where they were both angled at 45 degrees to the wire, but then they would turn as they were calling to each other, because they seemed to be talking to each other. They would turn like 45 degrees and then back again during their call, but it was like instantaneous. It looked fake. It was like dunk, dunk, like a switch. It was incredible. I nearly got squashed by a tractor. I just standing there for quite a long time in a very, very narrow part of the lane where there is absolutely no passing width whatsoever. I had to climb into a hedge pretty much to avoid a tractor. Thank you, Chris. Oh, that's made my day. Yeah, goldfinch, cool. I haven't seen one of those in the garden yet. I'll keep my eye out. No, now I know that they're here. Because now I know that there are bullfinches. I see the bullfinches all the time. I have to keep an eye out. Thank you very much. Turbits, thank you very much for the 9 months. You get your final bar. Congratulations. Thank you very much. It's Chris. Of course it's a high level of confidence. It's a pretty distinctive call if you go and listen to it. Right.
Hydrate.
Thank you. I need to do Albany. I can't see it on my list, though. Oh, no, I can't. I found it.
Meow.
Meow.
Means woof in cat.
Meow. Robert Adams. It looks like he's got something on his nose. Is that on my monitor? Nope, that's on his nose. Ohio Pipo, I am very, very full of pasta. Right. Do we have reading to do today? Probably. Yeah, we do. Oh, no, we don't. Did I finish reading this? I think I did. Available in 1 day. Well, fine then. I won't do any reading. Right, Robert Adams. Get lost. Get lost because we are going to have a new commander. It's definitely not just going to be Halsey. Shall I? Oh, I could. We could. We could, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. Let's flip and do it. Come on, John Doe. It's your chance. It's your chance, buddy. Gonna take that. We're gonna take that, and that. Why not? Because now concealment is 8.9. That's like loads. Although, you know how I feel about not taking priority target. We don't need that extra 5 chance, right? Doop. All right, John. What's that, John? You moved to Russia and you don't like it now. Oh, that's a shame. So the Albany is currently on 3-1. Oh, that's quite cool. And Q. Q simulator, go. Eco canoe music, indeed. And this is why. This is why the tier 2s to 4s have been saved until last. Wait, yep. Hey! It's worse than a division, Arcadal. Yeah, below tier 5 in a division is not good. It's going to take you considerably longer to find a match and with a div mate. Alrighty, 1, 2. I should probably bring up the tier 2 main detector. Tier 2 main radar. Main DAR. Main DAR has not found any targets. Okay, get 3 humans. Alright, here we are now, Lighthouse Albany. As I look at the chromatic aberration on the back end of my ship and go, huh. I mean, honestly, Turbits, I wouldn't mind something to farm. As long as you keep them at arm's length as a cruiser, they're kind of fine. Don't be bringing any cruisers, though. And kite the boats. No, don't aim at me. Guns. That's a good smoke. That was a good smoke. Haha, you're on fire. Do you know what? I think I might pen his... Oh, I don't have AB. Why are they removing my non-fun? I can't read that. Whoever that was. Can't read that. And told. All right. All right, one at a time. One at a flipping time. Oof. Chester is quite tall, you know? Which is funny, because to me, Chester's a dog. We must kill James. Where are you going? It's a lot of ships in a camp. And I get a funny feeling that's going to be up to me. Kill it. Chikuma, kill it. Chikuma, kill it. Don't get torped. Don't get flippin' torped. Oh my god. Alright, now let's reset literally everything. You want some? Alright, who's got the cat points? Because it's not you. It's you. Little one. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure that name means little one. No, V25, we must spot the cortatone. Cortatone. Got him. Why do you have so many hit points? Holy dispersion, Batman. Hi. Confederate. Alright, can I shoot you now? Olbo's gonna miss. I wasn't wrong. You're talking me, aren't you? Game Wigs. That's AP. Why do you get AP? It's not fair. Can I borrow some? It's looking pretty good. Nice dispersion. Come back here. Aw, James just got naval warfare arson. James is a noob. It's not over just yet. What's it for? Just setting fires. I think it's just a small amount of fire damage. It's just from the beginning series of achievements: naval warfare, arson, naval warfare, ramming, naval warfare, flooding. It's from like the first few hours of gameplay. That player has 2 battles in total. Hi YouTube, I can read you now. Howdy, I finally get to watch a YouTube stream. And then I immediately ignore the comment. Should be a different battle to the newbies? Not anymore, because when Quiet started, that was not the case. It just put her straight to account level 15, and she was just straight in with everyone else. So I don't know whether that still exists. They might have abolished protective matchmaking to make the queue a little bit more bearable. Because it certainly did not seem to be a thing, and account levels wasn't really a thing either. We're in danger of losing this. I cannot hit James. So we're going to shoot the Chester.
9.
Okay, James just found out about ramming. That's cool. No, turbits, don't die. Well, hopefully a V-25 and a Wix can beat a cruiser in the camp. Let's wait for the Chester. Come on then. My guns have finally finished rotating. Oh god, look at that chromatic aberration on the cruiser. Holy shit. That's terrible. It's like I'm playing two different ships. Don't you be making a U-turn. Well, that's going well. Hey. Don't make me come over there. You already need another monitor? Yep, that's how that goes. Riveting tier 2 gameplay here. Just drink my coffee. Yeah, go on, lads. Go and find him. Meow. Oh, no, wait. You can't spot anymore, can you? No. Should we ask these birds?
2 hours later.
Pretty much. Well, I should catch him crossing that gap there, if he's done a U-turn. I suspect he's just faffing around behind the island. Hi. Hiya. Or potentially just very, very slow. Get him. Lovely. Four, one. Yes, he probably hit the island and then the autopilot had a had a nervous breakdown. Like, oh god, we're near some islands. How do we get out of this? Do, 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 and repeat. Oof, I might have to go and turn a fan on. It's getting a bit warm. Bruce, I updated my Vintage Story mods. pleased to hear you can now have a double knife mold in earthy orange, because apparently they've changed all the colors. Someone in a comment on one of my mods was like, "Are you going to update this?" Like, does it need updating? Yeah, it's because everything's orange now. It's not orange. Like, oh, okay, fine. So I went through and updated my mods. So now, when you use red clay to make a scythe mold or a knife mold or a saw blade mold, it comes out orange. Unless you use a beehive kiln, which I have added. I added beehive kiln compatibility. So now you can do ceramics as well. So now you can have a yellow one or a cream one or a blue one. You got the James IOM div. There you go. She's the queen of colors. She is. Yeah, it's pretty cool because I'd never done ceramics before, and so I had to go and learn how it worked before I could mod it. Like, how does this beehive kiln stuff actually? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So now I know how a beehive kiln works. Yeah, I don't actually want a queue full of Mikassas. That would probably not be fun. Yeah, it's not that difficult to put together in terms of like building it. It's not that complicated. And the way it works is pretty cool, but the materials you require to build one, oh boy. Go and have a look at the wiki page for the beehive kiln and look at the list of materials. Holy shit. It's difficult. No, I've never done steel either. I've done up to and including meteoric iron, but I've never done steel. Never done steel, never done ceramics. I've never done a fruit tree. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's true. Which kind of makes sense because in the Sahara, finding meteors is pretty, well, comparatively easy. Yeah, the new fruit bushes will be new, and I understand they work a bit like fruit trees. All right, let's have a look at try hard monitor. I am against one player. I'm against one player. I'm against Orathis, who has no battles in the menus. The music is Dave the Diver. Yeah, I agree. They've done. I don't know whether you saw, Bruce, but I was playing 2 Point Museum recently because they had an update, and one of the things that they've added is a bit of Dave the Diver kind of reference content. It's pretty cool. Got some brand collab stuff going on. How did you do that ending, by the way, without spitting water everywhere? Maybe you did. I don't know. I'm going to park here. And everyone is going to come to me. Skill? Yeah, I bet so. You don't know? Omikaze's going that way. Where is he? There he is. Minions. Are weebs still a thing? Yes, I'm fairly certain there are still weebs. I don't think we've eradicated them just yet. Unfortunately, the vaccine didn't work. No, don't ground. Oh my god. Bring it down, Legolas. Oh. Oh, come on. Next. Yes, Templar is still here. Yes. Get him, Paul. Yeah, here he comes. He's finally freed himself from the reef. Oh my god. Low tier dispersion. I'm about to have a lot of friends. Hi. You gonna sit still? You gonna let me shoot you? You gonna not torp me while these 3 cruisers rush at me? Team help? Team help? Help team? Team help? Umikaze's torp angles are terrible, right? Right? Oh my god. Albany, please aim. Oh god, the secondaries are going off. That's never good in a tier 2 cruiser. Oh my god. I really hope none of those cruisers have torps, because that would be bad. Okay. Oh, Chikuma definitely has torps. You get a reset. You get a reset. And you get a reset. But none of you seem to have any points anyway. I see you, minion units. I see you. Oh god, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. No. No player. No. Bad player. Sit. Down. That's not fair. You got more guns than me. How's that allowed? Surely there's some sort of treaty. Don't be using your rudder. It's cheating. You DCP, I DCP, and I get a HE Citadel. That's pretty cool. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, that's a fine game. You whenever you're ready. It's totally cool. Ship, can we aim, please? Can we aim, please? Oh, God. This is depressing. I can't hit anything. That was a citadel? Okay. No further questions. Right, you probably have some points, right? No Arathas. Back off. Where are you going? I didn't mean it. Come back. Ow. I mean, we are in their camp. They are kind of in our camp. Oh god, this is so depressing. I love how the other player is just letting all the bots murder me. He's just going to hide behind the island. He's like, yeah, they'll finish that. They'll finish you. I'm just going to stay over here and preserve my hit points. Just in case I need to fight anything, which is totally sensible. Oh god, all these shells.
Oh, like you'd recognize a vegetable that wasn't wrapped in a Monte Cristo sandwich.
Torn between resetting things and actually hitting things and actually killing him. Can we... Are you gonna die? Okay. Oh, are you gonna drive out of the camp? Thank you. Right, Barroso, you're up. What do you mean do not fire at your allies? Oh, you have a surprisingly small number of hit points. Hi, Kaliba. Kraken. Well, we're not camping anymore, are we now? Why is that? Because both of the cruisers that were in the camp left the camp. And they've all decided that now they want to come back over here. Bloody butts. Right, you gonna die? Yes. Nice. Okay. I don't particularly want to get close to this Jester. Minion Nunez is going to sort out the three cruisers in the camp. Ooh, you don't have a DCP for that. That's nice.
Hello, hello, hello. What's that dead body doing under the carpet?
Slowly
This might be doable.
I turned, and step by step, inch by inch,
But I'm going to look around and the chest is going to be full health. Guarantee. Oh, I wish the Chikuma was shootable. Ooh, he's losing health though. Just a DCP'd. Come on, Gutland. Help. Oh, you have many fires. I can see 6 of each fire, but you appear to have several fires. There's a yellow one, and a red one, and a green one. Tiger? I don't think Tiger's that into football, actually. This is looking reasonably good. As long as this Chester doesn't actually start hitting me, which would be bad. Who is this Ireland person thing that everyone keeps talking about? I don't know who that is. It's how you pronounce it according to Mr. Garvey. Norwegian striker. Goal-scoring robot. I see. Right. Sport's newest big star who basically never misses. I see. Bit like that, Chester. Loves to make goals by hitting opponents with the ball first. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Mary, I made ceramics. The animated version looked more realistic than the actual version. Well, I've seen some people posting pictures of what I think is him. Apparently he started using Snapchat. And apparently it's quite funny because he's going through discovering all the filters. And I saw a picture that may or may not have been an actual, real Snapchat thing, but it was a picture of him with like the Chad face filter, and so like he had this massive jaw, big forehead. I think that was him. Tell you what, I added ceramics to my mold mods.
Joke from T-Bone Jenks.
Fun fact, koi fish always travel in groups of 4. If attacked, koi A, B, and C will scatter, leaving behind the decoy.
Oh my god, get out. No, he's murdering Paul. Do I have enough hit points? Oh god, Ooh, this is not particularly great. I need this Novik to knock a bit off him. Maybe I can park here. Yeah, someone left me a message on one of them going like, are you going to update this to make them orange? I'm like, what? What do you mean orange? They're like, yeah, because red clay makes it orange now. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me go and see what they've done with the textures. Oh, cool. They've completely rewritten all of the structure of all of the files. Cool. I'll just basically start again then, shall I? So I've just spent the last day and a half rewriting all my mods. Thanks. And there you go. But now, it supports beehive kilns, and so you can have like 8 different colors of molds. Very basic ones, Bruce, yeah. I was getting frustrated about making saw blades. Because once you've done it once, you've kind of done it, and it just becomes a bit of a chore. And the same with knives. The amount of metal that you need to make one tiny knife blade is ridiculous. So I made a double mold that gives you 2 blades for the same amount of metal as you would normally get one for, which to me just makes more sense because a knife blade is small. And you get through a lot of knives. So, yeah, it made sense for me. Bit of a quality of life thing. Oh my god! This is going to come down to whether I land a shell or not. Because it's Novik, there's no way he's going to get him. Don't have to... I don't have to live, I just have to make sure he dies. Oh my god, the dispersion! Still, the dispersion's gonna lose this for me. Oh, maybe. Okay, good. Whew, holy shit. I came down to like 2 shells. Casual 104,000 in a tier 2. Whew. 21 fires. Right, that's Albany safe because that's 5-1. 5-1. We are 1 hour and 8 minutes away from France v Sweden, aka Eco versus Andromeda. Yep, Eco versus Andromeda. Andromeda is Sweden, yeah. Still no tier 2-3 mains. I'm getting lucky. We've got a division. They've got a division. Got a Mikasa division. They're all chanting in a circle. The Mikasa div looks sus. It's gonna burn. Adrian. Red ceramics are no longer possible without a kiln. Out of red clay, you now get earthy orange from a pit kiln. And from fire clay, you just get fire clay. And then from blue clay, you now get blue. but I wouldn't call it blue. It's more of a blue-gray. They've changed it around a bit. If you go and look at one of my mods that I updated today, so they're fairly near the top of the listing, you'll see a picture with the color variations. The new ones. Used to be red. Now earthy orange. It's a pretty cool texture, actually. It sort of makes it look rougher. It's kind of speckly. So it does make it look like it's been baked in a fire. Which is quite nice. I can't read that. Why the Albany? Because I have a win rate challenge and I have to play all the ships. And this, unfortunately, is one of the ones that I have left. Oh my god, he's not going to come here. Where's the Macassars? Okay, Macassars are going for a trip. Isn't it already just play? Yes. Bear in mind that right now, I don't know if we have any places in the clan, but we should be able to make a place. So if you see that it's 50 out of 50, don't worry, because I'm pretty sure I can make space. Oh, here comes an Nassau. Yeah, there's nothing. There's more detail to it than that, but that's the gist. It's a challenge that I set myself about 5 years ago.
Maranganana used channel points to send the wrong clan message.
You threw someone out? It'd be Minlake that's throwing someone out by the looks of it. I need to get a permafire on this guy. Problem with the Nassau is that he'll just suddenly randomly hit me and take half my hit points. Thank you, internet stranger. Let's try and catch this destroyer as he goes past the gap so he doesn't kill my Longjiang. Can I have a fire, please? Thank you. Kaladin has torps. Kaladin has torps. Oh, thank you, Stanley. Oh, this tower gen is so slow. Stop reversing. Oh my god. Dispersion. So depressing when you aim well and you still miss. Okay. Long Dong, go and get the NAS out. Go on, get him. Go on, go on. Go on, don't get secondared. Oh my god. Go on, Longjack, get him. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Up, Torp's out. Torp's out. He's losing to the secondaries. Ah! Go on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, I didn't get him. He's still on fire, though. I can't quite load that anymore. Is he going to get him? Nice. Okay. There's a minion units and there's a Mikasa. I no longer have any spotting. Holy shit. It's not gonna... Oh, no, it doesn't read that. Where's Peter Lustig? Alright, let's try and isolate myself from this cruiser or from the Mikasa. And then keep the hell away from them. Educational children's program actor. Löwenzahn. Löwenzahn? Isn't Zahn a teeth? Does that mean lion teeth? Longjiang going for his second torpedo rush on a battleship. This time it's a Mikasa. Lion's Tooth, interesting. Why is it called Lion's Tooth? Like an odd name for a children's TV show. I don't think he's gonna hit with those. Nope. I don't think we're winning this one. That's one of the best intros ever. Really interesting. Alright, let's just stay the heck away from the Mikasa, who just hit me with 2 shells at once. Ah, Umikaze. Is that smoke from me? Thank you. It's a wonderful smoke. It's all smoky and puffy. Now I can't see. That's alright, game. I don't need to look. It's fine. It's not like it makes a difference. My dispersion's so bad anyway. That's alright, Umikaze. I don't need to see. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Carry on. No, don't be there. You're gonna die. Oh, God. Through the rigging. Oh, my God, I missed. He survived. Conferrate. Okay. Now all I have to do is kite 2 very healthy Micasses. For like 10 minutes. While capping. If one of them goes to sea, that would actually be quite good. Cap. Thanks for the advice. What do I have for secondaries? Some guns? I don't know. Some guns. Well, shit. HE, that's dirty. Oh god, they're both together.
Oh, Germans are turning up. Wonderful, I can kill
Well,
Germans.
at least I don't have to aim at either of them. I can just shoot both of them.
When you don't know what to do in game, always rely on advice from game chat.
Bone
Cap.
Sex gave 100 bits.
You should cap. Uh-huh. What I need is lots of fires. Can we do that game? Just lots of, just all the fires. That's not fires. That's nothing. I haven't... There's one. Oh, you don't have fire prevention. You have DCP'd. Can I get another fire? Can I bollocks? What am I doing down there? Kiting 2 Micasses, apparently. You know full well what I'm doing down here. Huh. Nah. Keeping the seal population in check. No, these are new players, I'm afraid. Nah. And cap. Oh, I've got to keep him at arm's length, though. Oh, man, he's going to get a heal in, though. Are we the baddies? It's not over yet, Omikaze. Oh, God. I'm dangerously close to being inside that secondary ridge. Hi. Tier 2 Solo Warrior? I can't remember how many I started with. Maybe? Is it 3 or 4? I don't know. Possibly. Arsonist. Right then. Nice play, man. Thanks, man. I don't know, I've still got 21,000 hit points to burn through. Literally. Three minutes? Yeah, that's fine. We're ahead on points as long as he leaves that cap. And doesn't get lucky. Which is entirely possible. Yeah, we're behind on points, but if he leaves the cap, we'll catch up. Which he's going to. Because he really wants to get inside secondary range. To do that, he has to come closer. In a minute, he'll do a hard turn. Yeah, it's something like that. Here he goes. But now I can see more of the ship. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, it's DCP. Uh-huh. 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 He's gonna get just to the edge of his secondary range just as he dies. Oh, that's kind of sad. Bye. Did you just... You did, yes. I mean, if you're gonna bring a double Mikasa division, there's no way I'm going near you, you know? Oops. Nope, that's a bot. Hang on, add another player. Where's it going? There. No solo warrior, sadly. Nope. We got a Conway, we got a Chaos, we got a boxing boxer, we got a Painzor, and we got a Jirek. The Kraken is Chaos Machine.
Target that I just treated as if treated fucking words.
Right, now let's do some translating. Google can't translate that, that's cool. What's inside the tier 2 suffering? My usual challenge. Doug, are you here? 222122DB212. Are you here? 2212. Earth to Doug. Calling Doug. Doug, come in, please, Doug. Any Dougs? Done? No, they're the majority of my ships. Like 90% of the ships that I have left, tier 2 to 4. Like 25 of them. Because the queue takes so freaking long that I'm just like, ugh, I can't be bothered. So I have to do like 250 tier 2 to 4 matches. Each of which goes to full time and has a 5-minute queue. How'd you become a shipmate? You use the link. Use the link which is on the screen. I can also copy it for you. And if you do not already have a recruiter, it might work. Gabby, hello, thank you very much. It depends if you already have a recruiter. I think if you're an active player who doesn't have a recruiter, it might actually work. You won't get all of the joining stuff, but I think it will link you to me. How it works is not entirely clear to me. Discord invitation repository. Okay. Where does the WhatsApp go? Direct line to Misty. Hi Misty, can I play with you? Okay. Right, so that one's now 6-1. What did you miss? You missed me kicking two Mikasa's asses. And Q. And club check. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Chat, we found one. Someone really, really likes Jakuma. They're a renamed user, so I'm guessing that they got banned for some reason. Did they change the timer for randoms? No. Were they secondary Mikasa's? I assume so. Hey Bugsy, how you doing? You're not renamed user 21052026, are you? How you doing, Bugsy? Hope you're well. How's the relocation gone? Hope it's going smoothly. Yes, this Jakuma probably gonna kick our ass. A year? Holy crap. A year. That's gone so quickly. That's insane. Crazy. Yeah, I saw Bugsy streaming the other day. I might have been lurking a little bit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do. Good. Yep, that's fine. Cool. Doug. Doug. Doug, are you here, Doug? A co-stream? Look at you with all the jargon. We should, my people should talk to your people. Doug, Misty's done a thing for you. Doug. Misty sent Yak a Jaeger. Not Yak, Doug. Misty sent Doug a Jaeger. I don't think Doug's here. Spot the player. bots. Human. It is a Yeaker, yes. Let's see you sneaking around the back then. Well, so far so good. I'm gonna miss that little fishing hut. What is going on over there? Why are all my bots headbutting islands and dying? Nino Bixio's just parked. Have I done a reset? Yes? Not today. Okay, this is looking pretty good apart from the human. Probably concentrate on the Dresden behind me. Not this one. That one. All right. Wow, 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 wow. Random? This is not random. This match was foretold in years past. This match was destined. Prophesied. You think I'd done it? Sadly not, no. The vast majority of the ships I have left are tier 2 to 4. So get ready for a lot of low tier. Get ready for a lot of waiting in the queue, frankly. Well, going about as I expected it to go. I have slightly more hit points. Right. Barosa's gonna suicide. Geldland's gonna park on the island. Oh, man. Do I just sit and wait for 10 minutes? I could. Do we do the tier 2 main thing we could do? Well, should probably get a beer. So we might be here for a while. Could get into a conversation about the weather. No, fuck it, I can't be bothered. I don't need the win. Let's just go and get him. What I should do is just wait here for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna do that. Burst shell fire, I'll take that. Ooh, he's got 3 fires burning. Now begins the battle of the RNG.
Like ICH said.
Finally,
Finally.
a worthy opponent.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my metal. Spelled M-E-T-T-L-E. Do boo boo ba doo doo ba doo ba doo bom 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 boo ba doo doo. Oh, he's in, he's in, he's in. Hello. Halloween. Nice. Right, where's Doug? Get open, son. Dear. Well, whoever renamed user 21052026 is. Right, we need to find Doug. Where is Doug? Oh. First message I see in general chat. Doug says, I'm stuck at one of Glasgow's finer drinking establishments. Send help. And he's posted a picture of a bright red wall with a sign on it that says, strictly no buying or selling stolen goods in these premises. CCTV in operation. And then a menu which looks like it has been amended for about 10 years straight. He's on the pish, he is. I just need to check who won the tier 10. Let me just check. Might get Misty to have a look at that one as well, just to make sure that it actually got delivered. It was Mip. Mip, you're here, aren't you? Mip Fighter. Are you here? Did you receive your Sabir? Yeah, man, I was checking. No worries. When you do get a chance, though, could you check? Because there was a problem with the crediting of Doug's ship. And so I just want to check that you also received yours. So when you get a chance. Yeah, no worries. Just want to make sure you get it.
Great time, it's great time, it's a great old time when it's great time.
Full stop. Full stop.
Super container!
Cole, nice, thank you. You came too soon. Yep. The crate time jingle popped into your head randomly over the weekend. You were very annoyed. Crate time, crate time. Well, go and follow Peace and Quiet. Better yet, put it in the flipping game and give her royalties. hope that wasn't over your dead body she gets royalties. Can you explain how Commander retraining works? You asked around AI agent and feel like you're being played by its hallucinations. Yes, I can. What do you mean by retraining? Do you mean resetting the skills, or do you mean sending to a different ship? Because obviously those are two very different things. It's from Quiet, yeah. Both the crate time jingle and the super container jingle.
Great time, it's great time, it's a great old time when it's great time.
That is indeed peace and quiet. Resetting the skills. The extra cost if the commander has some EXP towards the next level. The extra cost if the commander has some EXP towards the next level. Is that a thing? How can I show this? I go to, so obviously that was a 21 points, so resetting a 21 point is 525 doubloons or 210,000 ECXP. Which I believe is 10% of the total amount of XP required to get the 21 point commander in the first place, being 2.1 million. I don't think it's the amount of XP that's on the captain. I think it's the amount of XP that you've spent on the captain, isn't it? Yeah, 2.1 million total, yeah. That's what I said. So if I change this to a low point commander of some description, where I haven't spent any points, like Raphael, so he has 69k. Obviously I can't reset him right now, but if I put 1 point on him and then redistribute, yeah, so so you're paying to reset the number of points for which you have spent XP at a rate of 1 to 10. So if you have a commander that has 21 points, but you've only spent 1 point, you only have to pay for the 1 point. And it has nothing to do with the amount of XP that the captain actually has. The only thing that matters is the number of points that you've spent, and so if you're in between 2 levels, it makes no difference. You're just paying to reset that point. So 1 point is 10,000. If I spend an extra 2 for a total of 3, actually let's do 2 points because then that shows 2. So now it's 20,000. If I spend 4, 40,000 and so on. So 21 points is 210. Does it make sense? But I'm not entirely surprised that an LLM wouldn't understand how that works, because frankly we don't understand how that works. So how an LLM sitting outside the game without any information available on the internet is supposed to work that out, I have no idea. So that doesn't surprise me at all, because it's just going to guess. The problem with those kind of tools is that they'll guess. They'll do a quick web search and they'll go like, "Ooh, I don't really know the answer to that question, so I'll just make it up." That's the problem. Unless it can actually give you the sources for that information, don't trust it. Meadow, hello. Right, now we just need to find the captain again. has 4.5 star ranking on Google Maps, which generally points towards a decent place. I mean, the sign's quite nice handwriting. But I do notice that that wall is gloss paint, so that it's easy to wipe. That's very shiny paint, actually, if you zoom in. What's the purpose of the rings around the AA gun so they don't fall off? I don't know. No idea. Oh, change the client message? Yeah. Sorry, I'm not being very attentive today. I might have to truncate this a bit. There we go. Did we actually have an application? No. Right, so... this one is now 7-1, so we need to do 2 more games. France, Sweden starts in 17 minutes. Who are the captains? Probably the guys who's been playing the longest. You know. I don't know, don't ask me. You're feeling jubilant. Hey, Tom. Oh, for the sweepstake, that would be Ecotech and Amdrimna, I believe. Yep. Eco and Amdrimna. And then later on, it's Staney versus Sherman for Mexico, Ecuador. Cold Dwarf. Do you have Balrog problems? Got a Balrog downstairs? Call Dwarf on 1-800-DWARF. We'll have that guy out of there in no time. Right. Oh, okay. I get the tier 2 main. Nice. Where is he? Nope. Yes. Your mighty Panama are still doing better than expected. Yeah, about that. didn't know they qualified until you got given them? Thoughts? I don't have thoughts. Thoughts painful, I don't have thoughts. I mean, what thoughts can you have, really? Ball go up and down, ball go in goal, or ball not go in goal. One team win, other team lose. What are my thoughts on Albany? It's a tier 2 cruiser. My thoughts. If you enjoyed 10-minute queues and 20-minute games, that's great. Is it a sports ball stream? No. Ronking, yep. 90% of my remaining ships are tier 2 to 4. Unfortunately. It's quite painful. It's prime content. Wish it was prime content. Oh my god, one team played better than the other one? No way. I think sports commentary is just... I always laugh when I listen to sports commentators. Because some of the drivel they come out with. Alright. Game of 2 halves, one of the teams has to win. No shit. Team that plays better is gonna win. Uh-huh. Don't say. Did you die? Thank you. There was actually quite a nice moment last night with the was it Paraguay game? The Paraguay, Uruguay, Paraguay, where obviously they weren't expecting to win, and apparently all of the fans, but particularly the commentators, the radio commentators who are like in the box. The BBC commentators were saying that they were all like crying and hugging each other. Just quite sweet. Like FaceTiming their families and stuff. Can we get a ship thoughts? Why? It's a tier 2 cruiser and it can't hit anything. What do you want me to say? It probably costs about £1.50. Just get it. The only reason you would get this ship is if you're a collector, so, you know, knock yourself out. What mods and build do I run? It's a tier 2 cruiser. Take a screenshot. Polish social media are declaring national brotherhood with Paraguay due to the extreme rivalry we have with Germany in soccer. Makes sense. Makes sense. Wait for it. Wait for it. If you've not been here before, this is not a political statement. I just find the guy funny. And her as well.
Pork market.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Please excuse the tier 2. Playing Call of Duty Warzone. You must be a young person. How you doing? Most Americans have received Albany for free. Yeah, maybe. I'd be surprised if there's people who don't have this if they've been playing for a while. You've been through a few times? Uh-huh. Well, thank you very much for the raid, Mr. Fluffy. Do we allow the young people only if accompanied by an adult? And wearing shoes. Right, that is match number 9. Steam has a sale on tier 2 through tier 5 premium ships. They have a bunch of them for £2 each. There you go. All right, final match in the Albany, and then we can listen to France, Sweden, I guess. What do I do with them? I shove them up my bum. What do you mean, what do I do with them? And Q. Child with a yak sounds like the plot of a family movie. Oh god. Where the yak probably dies at some point. Or the yak runs away and then they have to go and find it. Let's see, 5 live. No, we're not the... Oh, is that a national anthem? Yeah, it is. There is a sheep herding game coming up that I want to play. I haven't seen anything of it since the Game Awards stuff a few months ago. Wimbledon?
Where Maya Joint, the 20-year-old, had match points against Serena Williams. It is currently deuce. It is 5-3 in favour.
Didn't know Serena was still playing. I've seen Serena Williams play.
Up against the 7-time champion
many years ago.
Serena Williams, 23-time Grand Slam champion.
God, that would have been 14 years ago. Holy crap, she's been playing for a long time.
After 2 hours and 21 minutes under the roof, Joint hasn't won a match at tour level since January. She is point away from beating Serena Williams. It's been an exceptional level. Stunning tennis from both. Joint reaches up, she serves down the tee. The forehand is spun back and deep from Serena Williams, but it's long. And Maya Joy raises her arms aloft. Maya Joy, the 20-year-old from Australia, has come through to defeat Serena Williams on her return to the singles court, and she takes her out and down in 2 hours and 22 minutes, 6-3, 6-7.
She come out of retirement.
Stunning tennis, an
How old's
exceptional
Serena?
level, and we have to hope we see more of Serena Williams on a singles court because Aileen, her level was incredible.
44.
All credit to the 20-year-old
Playing a
Australian
20-year-old.
who wins through to the
Fair
second
play.
round of 3 sets against Serena Williams.
Yeah, great to see Serena Williams back on court at Wimbledon. But for now, it is all eyes in New Jersey for France against Sweden. Both sets of players just getting their photographs taken before lining up. Let me run you through the team news. I'll start with the French. So Mike Maignan in goal. A back four of Luca Dean, William Saliba, Dayot Upamecano and Jules Koundé. In midfield is Adrien Rabiot and Aurelien Tchouameni. Michael Olise in that number 10 position behind Kylian Mbappe, Bradley Barcola and Ousmane Dembele either side
I don't know what you're talking
of
about.
him. For Sweden, Jakob Zetterström continues in goal.
That's a name.
It is a back three, Gabriel Gudmundsson, Victor Lindelof and Gustav Lagerbielke. On the left
She's just making stuff up.
position, Elliot Stroud. On the right, Daniel Svensson. Yasin Ayari
Hello,
and
Zion.
Lucas Bergvall in that midfield with Alexander Isak, Anthony Elanga either side of Victor Gyökeres. And there is so much made of this French lineup, French attacking power, Jen, but Sweden, they have some firepower themselves.
They absolutely do, and the partnership of Isak and Gyökeres has worked really well over this World Cup so far. But
I'm really bad at
for me,
talking over things.
has to be the
So I don't know whether we're going to be able to do that because I can't talk and listen. Which battleship line? So I have a little video that explains which lines I think beginners should do. So if you do ! new player ships, you will get a link to that video. There's a couple of different ones. Essentially the older ones.
Absolutely packed to the rafters. A big pocket of yellow vests over to our right-hand side where the Sweden fans are behind that goal, which will be the goal that the Swedes are shooting into. Both sets of teams just
Unfortunately,
France.
because of the flippin' stadium music, I probably can't have that one. Your neighbor has Kevin's littermate and had his genes tested. He's 68.9% Pitbull, 25.8% Husky, and 5.3% Bulldog. What if Kevin is the postman's? What if Kevin's actually a Chihuahua? Yeah, we're gonna have to follow the football a different way because I can't have that music on. And we'll get a copyright strike. Cyan, look up a little bit and look at that YouTube link. Go and watch that.
Hydrate.
Good plan. Yeah, yesterday there wasn't any music, but I guess it's just the stadium music playing in the background occasionally. He's definitely not a Chihuahua. How'd you know, though? Yeah, Chihuahua with the gland problem, exactly. £70 Chihuahua. Can you imagine? Is the Levi's logo still covered? I have no idea. Oh, okay. No, don't hit the flippin' wreck. Should be safe. Yeah, but they kind of play it in between bits and pieces, so... And all it takes is a couple of seconds of music. I'd be surprised if that hasn't already got me a strike on YouTube. Kick and Twitch is not so much of a problem, but YouTube is a big problem. Clutches 2-gallon Coke Super Gulp in chubby little piggy fingers. Chihuahuas don't have fingers. Thankfully. Neither did chickens. True? What does that have to do? What does that have to do with Chihuahuas? I think I missed a link. Right, I should probably get into this cap. Correct, they are not human. Alright, Mr. Pre-Horror-Rang. Come here. Good evening, Miguez. The shivering evil sofa rats. You're not a fan of Chihuahuas. I grew up with a Chihuahua. Hello. Did you think I wasn't going to notice you? Like their vision is activated by movement if we stay still. I suspect a trap. Not today. Bit late with a warning there, crew. The Chihuahua grew up with me? No, it was very much the other way around. No, wait your turn. Ah. He's looming at me, chat. Stop being menacing. There is a solo war opportunity. If it lets me have one this time. Yeah, I don't know about that though. There's 2 players on the enemy team. There's 2 players who are down there scheming. Scheming and ganging up on me. it comes. Oh, they've gone both that way. Okay. I'm not gonna get to kill him, am I? Get out of the way. Ow. Dispersion, please be kind. Thank you. Leave me alone. Hello. Oh, you're getting a bit pushy. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if I can... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, not so much with those ones. That's gonna suck. Yay! It's over. We are free. Meanwhile, 0-0. Okay. Casual 420,000 credits on signals. Albany tick. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 ships at tier 2 to 4 to go. Someone with a bit of talent for avoiding torps could have done it, but not me. Yeah, true. Right then. Next up.
From Tiger's Den.
I asked a friend who was going to brassband practice if he wanted to bring any snacks.
Bring.
He said, yeah, tuber Pringles.
Oh god, tuber Pringles, get out. You're a devout anti-CV player. How do you resist the itch? But Kag is so good, though. Don't resist. Kag is amazing. Give in. Give in to your desires. You know you want to.
Pork markets.
It's arguably a terrible ship. It is not. You wash your mouth out. How dare you insult my beloved Kaga. Metahendro, thank you very much for the 13. That's very kind of you. Welcome in, everyone. We are probably doing some low tier again. So excuse me for that, but it needs to be done. I just don't know what to do. Kaga Curse only counts if it's invoked by Diego. Yeah, true. Okay, so we got the Tachibana. Got both Dianas. Emden. We could do a Diana. Sure. Although, we're going to try out. We might as well do it properly. Znyaminski? Ooh, yeah, maybe Znyaminski. That'll do. Okay. Right, Victor. Let's go. 9 matches. Whose stupid idea was this? Wasted 3 points. It's a 21-point commander. It's fine.
Tigers Dan said.
Today's goodnight message brought to you by patrons of Bullshit Talent and the creators of Exit to Port, Flabbergasted Geese. Good night.
Exit to Port available by all good podcasting outlets everywhere. Reckon we're struggling the bow tool? Yeah, I might be avoiding that. I do that and put that up there. I could keep an eye on it. France possession 70%, Sweden possession 30%. That's not how you win a game. Live win probability, France 71%, Sweden 11%, with an 18% prediction of extra time. How they can tell that after 13 minutes, I have no idea. At least the person doing the statistics knows how percentages work, unlike Evan, whose WoW's population adds up to 101%. You made up an extra 1% of players for the shareholders. If I remember correctly. 90%, 8%, 2%, and 1%. %90 pass accuracy from France.
The Americans are correct.
All right, club a check. Same player again. But now it's just me and them. This time I have more guns. All right. Game number out of 200. Your resting Slav face. Needs more freeboard? Yeah. Does have quite a lot of that. Does this have actual dispersion? Can this ship actually aim? Oh my god. Actual ability to land shells on a target. What is this? Does he squat on the conference table? In his Adidas. A bonk bonk. What's with the raids? Hello. I feel bad for receiving raids when I'm doing this, but it's got to be done. That's okay, game. You just whenever you're ready. That's fine. Hey, Cyclops. Thank you very much.
Markets.
How you doing? I am doing some tier 2. Please just ignore me. You're tired? Americans can build a stadium. There's an amazing picture of the view from one of the Mexican stadiums. A giant mountain in the background. Looked amazing. We used to do that kind of thing, Lumax, in Training Battle. Where we get like one Mino versus 12 tier 2 destroyers and see who wins. Sadly, these days, not really enough people around. You win a timeout. Congratulations. Was it Mexico? I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. Good chance that it was. Team not doing so good. And I do need to remember that I actually need to win. In my case, the max, it's more that my viewers don't play. Because I've been playing this for a long time. Some people have moved on to other things. Tom, good night. Player's dead right now. Oh, island. Cool. Nice. We can get this Nassau. That'll be good. Oof, they have so many battleships. And they're all in a big lump. $69. I wish it was 69. It's a few more than that, I think. That's me. Uh, 7.5 years. What's that in months? It's 7.5, but it's 7.5 years plus. I'd have to look at the exact number of months because the badge can be up to like 6 months out. I know when you won a timeout. Aren't you lucky? The 90? I know Bin's up to 80 months sub. What's 7.5 years in months? So it could be 90 plus or minus, or it could be 90 plus 5 in theory. Because my sub badge could be up to 5 months old. So it's a bit more than 69. Still 0-0. Founder badge is actually the first 50, unless the channel kicks some people out. Because if some people have become inactive, you can kick them off the list. They can't come back on the list. But it will fill from the more recent people. Yeah. But once someone's been removed from the list, they can't come back on. Streaming from YouTube. I am streaming to Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. Ugh. I want to kill that ass out. It's not looking too good. Right, Carolina, I'm going to leave you here. Oh, why are you so healthy? Nassau, come back. I'm trying to kill you. Oh my god. Hey, there we go. Not that I'm going to be able to make that stick. Can I get a reset on you? Uh-oh. Ow. This is the problem with battleships. The most of the time, you're completely safe, and then occasionally they're just like, no, you die now. Right. You now need to die. Nice, okay. Okay, he's gonna go behind that island. Let's use the opportunity to shoot you. Ooh, ooh, oh, I forgot you had torps. Oh, okay. Don't oversteer. That fire is good. That fire is extra good. Go to Carolina coming at me. You gonna die? I think he's gonna die. Nice. Okay. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Power of overpens compels you. Okay. DCP. Can I get you before you go behind the island? Ooh, maybe. Can I get you before you reload? Yes, I can. Okay. Yes, Meadow, exactly. Oh no, the Fontain's gonna leave me. No. Let's just hope I can take quite a lot of damage off before those turrets turn. Problem is, it's got turrets on both sides of the ship. Oh, no, that's fine. France hit the post. It's not how you win. Hey. France have gone up to a 94% pass accuracy. Technically they score, but it's offside. This is so exciting. The reason I'm doing this today is because I assume that most of you are watching the football and so I don't care what I'm doing. Variety? Can't do variety. I need to get through my list. I think France-Sweden, I'm not watching obviously, but I think France-Sweden is a pretty good matchup. And I very much enjoyed listening to Germany-Paraguay last night. Right, this might be the last tier 2, otherwise I'm going to fall asleep. France hit the post again, oh no. They're using extra large posts. It's interesting when you see things like 9 shots versus 2 shots, and then 71% possession versus 29% possession, but that's not what the score, reflects. Like, on paper, France should be kicking their ass. Arrow, hello. But if Mr. Ball doesn't go into Mr. Net, then no score. On paper, Brazil should not struggle to beat Japan, very true. What's France's Sigma? I think it's the dispersion you got to worry about. It's the same player again. meet again for the first time for the last time. I saw a joke about how whoever was going to win out of Brazil and Japan gets to keep, what's it called? Hakune Miko? Miku? The music thing. Hatsune Miku. I knew you would know. Nadzal, please don't push me. Hakuna Matata, it's a wonderful phrase. Could do a reading of the Rowan Atkinson football coach sketch. What is that? I don't feel like my talent is on a par with Rowan Atkinson. Get shot. Get shot, crew. Get shot. Set across his nose, not up it. Followed by a 2-1-3-4. It's in your head. Nice. What you doing? Thank you very much. Hi, dog. Hi, dog. Godo, hello. I'm sorry, chat, if you're joining me for the first time, and I'm not doing very much or talking very much, but this is not. But, oh, fuck. Yay! Gotta catch them all. This is not the most speech-inspiring gameplay, you know. Plus, you're watching the football. I'm pretty sure at some point the website just gives up updating the stats. You can multitask? Lies, you cannot. Neurologically impossible. You're watching Wimbledon? I would love to watch one. I was seal clubbing when you got here the first time. I haven't done anything else today. Gotta get through this list. Yes. I was doing Diana. Doing Albany. Heads, hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to Stats. Just kind of stares blankly at the screen while you lot watch the football. Well, this is looking reasonable. Let's see if we can get a little bit of health off that. No, Vic. God, you're small. Alright, after this match, I think I'm going to have to go and have a break. Turn on a fan, because it's getting a bit warm in here. And then do something a bit more interesting. Frenchies are missing shots? Not according to the website. Although I guess that they've, according to the website, they've made 11 shots and 4 of them have been on target, so I guess that's not great. No, oh god. Ow. Confederate. France is putting the pressure on them. It's the final minute of the first half. They need to, surely. Will they go and suck on an orange? Right, bots, it's time for you to drive out of the cap. 1-0, they scored. Finally got it in. Did it go in off the post? Hey! Mbappe. Yes, Andromeda, you will lose. You will lose to Ecotech. French victory? Not yet. If yesterday's anything to go by, Sweden will come back 2-1 and then lose on penalties. Because that seems to be a theme. I'm trying to think of a Hansen joke. You know, Mbappe. 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 ITVX is about 2 minutes behind chat. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I was kind of listening yesterday, and I had Templar's chat open in Chatterino, and Hangman's commentary was about a minute ahead of BBC 5 Live. And so I was saying he was giving a running commentary like in all caps. I don't know why I kept it open, but I kept spoiling it for myself because Hangman would be like, and they score. Like, oh man, why am I reading this? Serena Williams' glorious return. I mean, we were looking at that earlier. Like, to be fair, like, to be
resubbed for
44 and being playing a 20-year-old. Fair play. Thank you very much, Molly, for the 58. Oh yeah, let's see if we can work out how many months. So in theory, I do follow age for myself. Error data tag failure. User is not following. That's really helpful, Moobot. Thanks. Yeah, so my sub is 90 months. So I'm 90 plus up to 3 weeks, I guess. Yeah, no, I could have just closed the chat, Hangman, but for some reason I didn't. This is quite funny. So you were saying like goal, and then it would happen on the radio. Because even the website is slightly behind. You found the largest megalodion. That's a huge cinema complex. It's like the biggest IMAX screen you've ever seen in your life. Please tell me you have Odeon cinemas over in Denmark. Otherwise, that's not going to make any sense at all. Do you have Megalodon? I that was my joke. Oh, wait. Don't be stealing my jokes. Isn't it Megalodon? Megalodon. Yes. Megalodon. Otodus megalodon, commonly known as megalodon, is an extinct species of giant mackerel. What? Shark. Sorry, mackerel shark. That's an important word. Okay. It's an extinct species of giant mackerel shark. That's an important inclusion. It's not a mackerel. The text cut off at the word mackerel. It's a giant mackerel. I'm pretty sure it's not a giant mackerel. Pretty sure it's a shark. Right. I am going to go and get a fan. And a snack or something. Then, I don't know. I think they eat mackerel, don't they? Shark will eat mackerel. It's halftime on France-Sweden. That's pretty good timing. The probability is 87% of France winning, 10% of extra time, and 3% of Sweden winning. So basically, sucks to be you if you are Andrina. Yeah. If we were to get a mackerel to mate with a great white shark, I don't think that's how that works. Half-time, it's half-time. It's a great time when it's half-time. Fossils are found in Graham Clay Pit in 1978. Thought lost, but now it's been... How do you lose a, like, 50-foot wide shark head? Because they're not small. And, like, the thing that Megalodon is known for is being freaking enormous. It's the... Oh, is that what that news story was? I saw something about vertebrae being found. I thought, wasn't that from Antarctica, though? Because I was reading a story, well, I very briefly saw a story about a vertebrae being found. But it said Antarctica, I'm sure it did. But like, 1970s, Antarctica vertebrae found after... whatever. See if I can find it. No network connection. Lies. Starma, fuck off. Patients test negative for Ebola. Why am I reading the news? Mbappe. England fans' behaviour excellent at World Cup. Good job, England fans. Student video of gulls swarming on streets filled with trash goes viral. Can't find it. Yeah, red arrows to get new jets replacing aging Hawk. Australia sues Amazon. I can't find it. Even the young and fit are being urged to skip runs. Found it. First dinosaur bone from Antarctica found in a drawer. An unassuming looking fossil that spent 40 years lying forgotten in a drawer has turned out to be the first dinosaur bone ever found in Antarctica. It's actually a different story. The specimen was unearthed in 1985, but the team discovered it was not sure, so they stored it away in Cambridge. It was a titanosaur. It's a cool name. Dr. Mark Evans, the collections manager, not regular collections manager, at BAS recently spotted the fossil amongst thousands of specimens brought back from expeditions to Antarctica over the decades. It's only when you start thinking, what's this, that sometimes you come across something and you think, ah, this looks interesting. Alongside a tiny neat sketch of the fossil dated 9th of December 1985, he has written vertebra of a large reptile. More than 100 species of titanosaur have been identified around the world. The very biggest titanosaurs were more than 35 meters long and weighed 60 tons. It's big. I knew I saw a vertebra though. The post-hitting bicycle kick. It's bigger than a Volvo. It's much bigger than a Volvo. Indiana Jones warehouse? Yeah, I mean, like, just managing fines like that must be a nightmare. Because those kind of things, yeah, they go walkies. And they all look the same. You have to label things really carefully. Right, I will be back shortly, and then we'll do some kind of giveaway, so the person who timed themselves out earlier can actually have a chance of winning something other than timeout. And then we'll keep an eye on the football, and then maybe I'll do something a little bit more, you know, higher tier, so we don't all fall asleep. And which ship am I playing? Diana. Right, back shortly. Of all the shots not to miss. Why has Digger clipped a clip of Digger when it's already a clip of Digger? Digger, I can just give you the clip. Because it's, you know, a clip. Although I do accept that finding a clip on Twitch is actually very, very difficult. But I happen to have a file that has all my clips in it, so I can just search them. You've clipped a clip. September. I understand. You're in the clip. I get it. But it's already a clip. So it doesn't need to be a clip because it's already a clip. You know, that clip up there is already a clip. Cannon. Fire. Ugh. Okay. So my next question was going to be, do I need to care about the orientation of the city? Tilted wants my sausage. There you go. You will revenge that. Where are you going, Templar? Stainy. Stinky Stainy. No. I stopped mopping. You ran into my mop when it was not moving. Abuse. Abuse of whom? Right. Someone should clip the clip of Digger clipping a clip, and then it can really be clipception. We have quite a lot of that. Right. Football's still on halftime. I punched you in the face. I did not. Slander. Spreadsheet.
I must go.
I must go. I've just noticed a YouTube series that I forgot I was watching that has disappeared under the fold in my favorites. Oh no. Let's move that over there so that I remember to carry on watching it. There we go. I called you stinky. I mean, are you stinky? It's not slander if it's true. Okay. We're going to do a giveaway for 3 bonus bundles and 2 CC crates. This giveaway is going to happen. You showered. This giveaway is going to happen on Twitch. If you are watching on Kick or YouTube, please migrate over to Twitch temporarily. On your way out, please press follow on Kick or subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to make sure that the notifications are turned on. If you're over on Twitch, you might want to tickle the follow button. Make sure that also that go live notifications are turned on so that you know when I go live. If you would like the most accurate go live notifications, then you might like to join my Discord. Because that's where that happens if I remember to press the button, which I usually do, unless someone doesn't remind me. There are 3 bonus bundles of 40 items and 2 CC crates up for grabs. If you would like to enter this giveaway, you need to be following on Twitch. You need to know where your whispers are. Playing World Warships PC version on the NA, EU, or C regions. Thank you for the follow. The siren is in the game, yeah. Do you want me to change the port? Because the New York port actually does have quite a lot of background noise. Let's go to Novorossiysk. It's pretty quiet. Here we go. That might be a little more rural. Marine. You usually get Discord notifications about 4 or 5 hours afterwards. Oh no. Well, if you get the notifications everywhere, then hopefully something will be on time anyway. If you would like, you can enter the giveaway in chat, !bloke away. You can start that anytime you like. As long as it's within the next 60 seconds. When I went downstairs, I nearly scared the crap out of myself. Well, no, I did scare the crap out of myself. Because I've been sorting through some stuff, and some bags that I have need washing. They need to go into the washing machine. And the washing machine is in the kitchen. And so I'd put the bags, like black photography bags, basically, on the floor of the kitchen. And as I walked into the kitchen, before I turned the light on, it looked like there was a body lying on the floor. I jumped. Anger's over. Oh no, how will you survive? Exactly, Punky, yeah. Like, oh god, I hope the neighbors can't see. Oh no, you can see my sofa. You're hyped for some subscriber camos? Nice. A giant moth? Oh, I quite like moths. If you don't like spiders, just close your ears for a second. Last night, I was standing here typing on my keyboard, and a spider runs out from under my keyboard. Because I've had all the windows open, and I live in the countryside. And so, there's a lot of wildlife in the house right now. Yeah, house spider ran out from underneath my keyboard. Made so much noise. Made so much noise. But I found him. Oh. No, don't you lot start with a friggin' screens thing. Screen evangelists. Screen salesman. Take out shares in a screen company. Right. The 3 bonus bundles are going to go to Vindictive Quaker, Dutch Eagly and Flyer, and Desperado Sniper. Isn't that the person earlier who timed themselves out? I think it is. Congratulations. That's karma. Dee. 1 second. Oh god, my brain is not working today. Oh, I forgot to turn on the fan. I'm going to send you all whispers. I'm going to need you to reply, please, with your in-game name and server. Or you can put it in the main chat if you can't do that. Don't go anywhere, because we're going to draw a CC crate and you don't want to be caught pooping. / watching the football. Which has restarted, by the way. Alright, Dutch. One for you. One for you, Desperado. And finally, Quaker. Quaker, I can see you've won some others this patch, but you should be fine because it's 5, so. Should be within your limit. Desperado, you are very welcome. Yeah, thanks, Vindictive Quaker. I got it. Cool. You missed the giveaway. Can I do it again? No, but I can draw 2 more winners. Because we have 2 more prizes. The first one's going to go to Nicholas Knig. I'm guessing your name is Nicholas King. And Odin Apprentice. You were working, you. There we go. Doopy-doo and doopy-doo. In-game names and servers, please. Meanwhile, in the football, France have made 6 shots on target. Sweden have made 1 shot on target. I know, I did exactly, and eat a banana. I also have biscuits. I didn't know what snacks to bring upstairs, so I just grabbed the end of the bag of biscuits. Chat, I've eaten 1.3 kilos of biscuits and nearly a kilo of Jaffa cakes in the last month. Don't tell anyone. Coincidentally, I haven't lost any weight this month. Do you need to send more? You might do. That is all that remains of the biscuits. I have very much enjoyed those biscuits. The cookies in that box were really good. I need to find out what those cookies are. I need to find out like what are the original brand for those cookies because they were really nice. Completely full of choc chips. They were really good. It's only like 1,000 feathers, yeah. Pink chocolate, pink? I was reminded recently of pink wafers. Anyone remember those? My parents got me, for my birthday, a bag of these little tiny little wafer cubes. Like the idea is you just have one with your coffee or whatever. But they very similar to pink wafers. And my great-grandmother, when I was growing up, had a tin of pink wafers on the kitchen table every time we were in. So I just associate pink wafers with my great-grandma. Right, Nicholas. Do we have a Nicholas? Tetrahedral stream streak. Tetrahedral? What makes it tetrahedral? You have out-mathed me. Nicholas Knig. Nicholas King, are you here? It said don't go pooping. Here we go again. Yeah, probably. I mean, to be fair, the football has restarted, so they might be off. Maybe they were texting from the toilet in the pub. You never know. You gotta take your phone, exactly. Can I just give the prize to peace and quiet? Not until she tells me why the streak is tetrahedral. Also, no. You don't want it anyway? Well, fine, you're not gonna get it. Are we doing a reroll? Don't make me do a reroll. Oh my god, biscuits. Ah, I can see a little bit of cookie. I'll wait until after the ads, just in case they can't hear me. In the meantime, let's prepare the torture device. Is it 2-0? Yeah, I did. We'll wait. Can I go over a Cagabill? I certainly can. Any particular reason why you want a Cagabill? Because I distinctly remember you earlier saying that you weren't going to play it. Aha, I have a reply. There we go. Code delivered. You did not believe you could win. Well, you can. You swear you're not playing it. You just want to see what someone who doesn't hate Kaga uses. That is fair enough. Yeah, no, don't play Kaga B. We don't talk about Kaga B. Kaga B is dead to me. Fortunately, I'm standing in front of the win rate, It's a good job you can't see like there because oh god, sweaty armpits. It's a good job you can't see like, you know, there because you'd be able to see my win rate. Yeah, so so Kaga for me is all about the torps. The rockets are, you know, not that useful. The bombs are a bit more useful, especially for smaller targets. But the torps are really the workhorse of this carrier. So consequently, I put a lot of points and upgrades and whatever into the torps. So yeah, I recommend those upgrades. And then on the carrier captain, I would say that is a pretty decent setup. There's a bit of flex with carrier builds, I think. Personally, I think with the Japanese torps, you really need this arming distance thing because the travel distance and the like run up that you need to drop the torps is quite long on the Japanese, and so it really helps to shorten that down so you can get into little, you know, channels and stuff. But yeah, I would go with that. Totally not you tripping over the power cable while rushing for some cookies. It's not my fault. Where do you see what you win? Do you know where your Twitch whispers are? I have whispered you. Did you put the code in? You claim the code? You claim the code correctly. It should appear in here. Assuming that you have unlocked containers. If you're a very, very new player, you might not have access to containers yet. So, did you start playing the game recently? Because you do have to play a little bit to get access to the crates. But it will come up in here and it's a, you're looking for a blue and silver. The servers are lacking. It could be unlikely, because they are usually delivered pretty quickly. I would double check that you're logged into the correct account. Make sure that you've claimed it against the correct account and it's not been sent to the wrong account. Make sure that, you know, it's the correct server. Make sure you've claimed it against the right server. You put in the code and it registered, but so far, oh, maybe the system is down. It's possible. Did you get like a positive message though? Did it say like, you know, code claimed successfully? If it claimed successfully, you should be fine, but it might take a bit to get there. Sometimes you have to play a match or relog to get stuff. You got a positive message. Yeah, don't forget though, Dutch, with the bonus bundles, it doesn't actually pop up really. It's not like you get a crate, so the best way to tell with the bonus bundle is if you go to exterior and you go down to thematic, you should see, sorry, go down to awarded. You should see that you have an extra 10 of these. That's probably the easiest way to tell. It's claimed. It should turn up eventually. It'll be a blue and silver container, and it will be obviously delivered to your container port. Just give it a minute. Yeah, so you can also, yeah, exactly. So you can also go in here, because you should see in this middle tab, you should see container. Container for the CC crate, you'll see container received. And then when you mouse over it, it will say CC crate. And then for the bonus bundle, I'm not exactly sure what it says. It'll be something received. Bundle received or something like that. Economic bonuses received. It'll be something like that. So yeah, give it a minute. It's possible. Seaweed dealer, no refunds. First one's free. Oh, hang on, I'll give you a free honk. It's because I'm in this menu. Oops, wrong one. What the hell did I type? Oh, it's you honking my horn, that's what it is. There's a rumor that you're starting that Evan redirects all the raffle winnings to his own account. Possible. Yeah, that's possible. Oh my god, I can't stop now. Alright. Well, I'm going to be needing this. You have a shiny new Jaeger dog? Lovely. Enjoy. Yeah, Mekios, exactly. Daredevil is bad. Yes, yes it is. I was trying to picture the cast. Yeah, it is very bad. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Alright. Time to concentrate. Hi, Tilted. -3. Better than Sweden's -2. Jennifer Garner. It didn't get as bad as -7. Alright. Time to actually concentrate. Sofa, can you F off? I think it's because I'm wearing a t-shirt that's roughly the same color as the cover. Morally. Why morally? Just assume you're watching the football. One of the French goal scorer's names is Bradley. It's not exactly a French name. Have a growth, yes. No, I think it's because my t-shirt's, you know, similar shade. The bells. The bells. I could have Yak help me. The tier's too high. He can't hack it. He can't take it. Pressure's too much. Can't get managed to aggro those fighters. Congress Irian Salmon Division. What was that fighter? I missed what that was. Yamato. Ugh. Oh, maybe. And bait. Fire! Sumimasen. I think they might be a weeb. Ooh, Yamato squishy. Ooh, Yamato just got their backside handed to them. Columbo, please don't get torped. All right, Columbo's going. Please win that trade. Trouble is, the Columbo's guns are all going to be on the right-hand side right now. So that ZH1 just has a free run. Oh, he missed. He missed. They missed every single torpedo. Okay. Cool. Alright, that worked. No, not on the nose. Wrong. Wow, this is looking pretty good so far. I'm going to get this buff, and then maybe the Gearing can get this buff, and I can get that buff. No, Rafu, you can't have it. Are you from the clan Cleto? Really? Hi. Well, hello there, Piggy. How you doing? You say oink? Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid to ask. No, mine. Mine, you can't have it. Get him. All right. Ooh. I don't think I was responsible for that loss of hit points. I did a bit, yeah. That's not my fault, though. That's not me. That wasn't me. That was them. I shielded them with my body, in fact. It wasn't me. Alright, you looking kind of vaguely my way. You're going to sit behind that island and have a vague opportunity to torpedo at you. But you're not going to, are you now? You get some torps, and you get some torps, and you get some torps. No, Wisconsin. No, no. 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 Oh, God. Oh, no. That was a very, 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 very tight volley. Holy moly. I got away with that so much. Here it comes again. Yeah, see, that's a more normal... Oh, no, it's not, actually. Ow. Okay, I give up. Truce. The prediction of France winning is now 99.1%. France have made 20 shots, 9 of which have been on target. Sweden has made 4 shots, 1 of which has been on target. That is not how you win a game of football. Or anything, really. Six kills. I didn't do anything. Right. And it's 8-10, I believe. Yeah, Rogus points. $60,000 ECXP. I will take that. Yeah. Oh, Old North State from North Carolina. That's a very cool camera. All right. Football has 17 minutes left to play in normal time. Can't honk the queue. Three? Oh, yeah. Who was the goal scorer? Mbappe. Don't think Sweden are winning. Win probability is updating. Really? You don't say. Yeah. Hyda's coming over to A. Okay, buddy. It's a lot of cruises. Okay. That really confused my brain there for a second. I was looking at the tiers like 999, 77, 89, and then I read that and I'm like, King George 57. Like, what? What? How does it have 2 tiers? Oh. It's a really weird match. 7777 and the 18. Yeah. Nicholas has not yet had a box. It will arrive. I believe. He, Stats. Yes, me. It is I. Where are all my friends? Hello, team? Can I have some help? Anyone? Nice if I had some friends. I need to be really careful. This Azuma can really, really hurt me. They're in your head. Zombie, zombie. What's in your head? Late game is Mexico, Ecuador. Yes. That is, I've forgotten who that is. Hi. Schnitzel. Dear team, could we maybe shoot the broadsiding Tulsa? Because apparently my guns are not going to shoot when I click, so it'd be nice if you did. More strike. Yeah, it's is it Tyler versus it's 2 T's, I think. Tyler and I can't remember. Tulsa goes blap. Oh. The ants found the sugar, yes. Nah. Oh, he's so low. Come on. Oh, I'm terrified of this Azuma. Okay. Azuma's using HE. Let's get turned around a little bit. Ignored? I didn't ignore you. I talked to you. It's not my fault if you're not listening. Because who's not gonna come to the stream? Right. Time to farm. I saw. Time to farm and Zinub. Well, Valparaiso rushes Nakendo. Bonk. Just gonna go back in for another attempt at A. Means I should probably stand around here and wait for the ZH1. Oh no, Brandenburg's gonna judge. Oh, Fiji. Fiji, 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 Fiji. Well, we know where the destroyer is. Can I love that? Please, can I love that? Can I love this? Please, can I love this? Damn it. I can't love that. Oh, stats, don't do the same thing the Fiji did. And ZH1. Nope. Everyone sing the throwing song. Stats, you're doing the same thing the Fiji did. Where are you going? Come back. Let's all overextend. Go. I'm not going. I'm waiting here. Yeah, sugars will go. Fast workers' hands. almost does matter. Yeah, I think midweek is certainly a little bit less chaotic. It's a little bit easier to predict what people are going to do at this time of the week. Weekend tends to be a bit more like everyone's just like, yeah, YOLO. And this is not what you need in this ship. You need people to do the same thing every time. What is a ronked ship? So, a few years ago, I was having a bit of a problem back when I used to stream more ships and less variety stuff. I was having a bit of a problem that I was getting through a lot of the content from the events in the game on the first stream of the week. So I would play, of course ads are going to start. I have 1 minute and 30 seconds to explain this. So there would be like sets of missions, for example, that would go live just before the weekend. And so I was streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that was almost all ships. And on my Friday stream, which was the first stream of that new set of missions generally, I would be clearing all of the missions in half a session. And so then I had like 4.5 sessions of ships where basically I didn't have anything to do, sort of. Because a while back, Wargaming removed the ability for CCs to play new test ships on stream, which previously was my content before that period. My content before that was playing test ships. And then Wargaming pulled that rug out from under me. So I had to switch up. And sort of fell into making it more about sort of progression and, you know, getting through the dockyard and all that kind of stuff. But I was running out of missions to do, and I'm not the kind of person who logs into a game like this and just plays for no particular reason. I have to have something to be working on. And so I came up with this challenge where what I do is I take every single ship in the game that comes out, and I try to play at least 10 games in it, up to a standard of 50% or more. But that's all classes, all tiers, all the new ships. And so that's anywhere from 5 or 6 ships in an update all the way up to 20 plus. 10 games per ship minimum. And the idea being that it just gives me something to be working on. It gives me a goal to work towards. It gives me something to share with chat in terms of like, oh my God, this one's at, 47. We need to get it up to 50. And it gives me something that people can come in and go like, oh, how's your such and such grind going? It gives a little thread that kind of runs through the streams that people can keep up with. And, also I have like dashboards and stuff that people can call up. So I have like stats on the ships.
Resubbed with Prime for 42 months total. Rocket launch detected.
Some victory rockets.
Yeah, sometimes I do predictions. I've got like stats things that people can pull up and see how I'm doing. And I knew it was going to take a long time to get to. I can never finish because it's constantly ongoing, but I was hoping to be able to get to a point where I'd caught up with the release schedule a little bit quicker than I have, but I've reduced the number of sessions that I'm doing ships in from 5 a week down to 3 or less. And so I'm not catching up as quickly as I once was, especially when Wargaming drop a huge number of ships in one patch, which they did a couple of patches ago. But I'm getting there. So I think now I'm sub 30. I have about 30 left, roughly. Just less than 30. Out of over 900. So I'm catching up slowly. Whether I will ever actually get there, I don't know, because a lot of the ships that I have remaining are very low tier. And those take a long time, because low tier matches are very slow. They usually go full time, you have to queue for a few minutes to get into them. And so those ones take a long time. Plus they're mind-numbingly boring. So I don't know whether I'll ever actually get through those, because that's 200, 250 matches. Which is a long time, so I don't know, but we'll keep plugging away at it. I'll try and at least try and catch up with the higher tier ships. So I'm only ever playing the new ones, which I'm almost at that point. But this is, but occasionally a ship goes a bit wrong, like this one, and it ends up falling underneath that 50 bar. So if I go over the 10 matches and I'm below the 50 bar, I have to play it until I get up to the 50 bar. Whoops, wrong way. And so this ship is now at 1 win away from being at 50, and I can drop it. Yeah, I got it. And what we like to say around here when I get to this position is 1 easy win. Thank you very much for the 42 months. Very kind of you. We are in injury time by the looks of it. "91 minutes plus 4. Which ship has the most penetration? Depends. Depends on range. Also depends on angle of incidence. Depends. Depends what you mean. And what's the worst that could happen? Slava? Yeah, probably Slava. Leave it to a female? You sound like a... you sound like a Ferengi. A female? Yeah, sadly, penetration usually comes with over-penetration, which makes you sad. Yak, there's a Sean Wellesley video out titled "Why Today's M5.6 California Earthquake Happened. Geological Analysis." It's just popped up on my phone. Go get it. We're like a bit Sean. We couldn't order an item for you. I know. I know. Freaking throne. Some jogging bottoms haven't been ordered, and so I asked for an update. And they're like, yeah, no, they've been ordered. Like, yeah, I know, but they haven't actually been sent. So can you check up on it? Yeah, though they've been ordered. Yeah, I know. Can we? I just got a message saying, we can't order it. Yeah, I know. I can see that from my dashboard. Can I have a refund? But they have added PayPal, which is cool. Because I think a few people have said to me, oh, I would buy you something from your wish list, but they don't do PayPal. So now they do. Did Yak hear me? He did. Cool. Right. So 1 easy win. I think these are decals. We can do a prediction for the thing. Who states? The video's from 6 days ago. Yeah, I was guessing that just because of the title. Because it wasn't today. Dear Throne. Nearly Sam, out of curiosity, checked around the recommendations on there for stream people. There was a suspiciously high amount of stuff from just 1 or 2 companies listed there that had nothing to do with streaming or streamers. Huh? We full time yet? I want to update my spreadsheet before we go into the next game and I forget. I'll tell you what, I'll set up the prediction and then I'll do the spreadsheet in a sec. Prediction. Start prediction. Bow to I need to think of a pun. Bow to bow to bow to us, bow to nope, I can't think of anything. I got one. I got it. I've got it. It's genius. All right, you will have 2 minutes with this prediction. Worthy channel points. It's above the chat or below the chat. Bound to win. If you think this next match is going to be a win, you can vote for blue with your channel points. If you think it's going to be a loss, you can vote for pink. Full time, 3-0 France. I have closed my spreadsheet. StatsBloke Club's 2076 sweepstake, knockout round. France. Alright, so it's going to be Ecotech versus Spartan.
Dogpatch06 used their Prime sub here for the first time ever. A very warm welcome to Dogpatch06. Enjoy your complimentary rocket.
Sorry, that wasn't aimed at you. That was aimed at my spreadsheeting skills. Ecotech goes green. And Germna goes red. Beautiful. So round of 16, it's going to be Paraguay Spartan versus Ecotech France. Later today, we have Ecuador Mexico, Staney Sherman. It was Staney and Sherman. That happens at the end of the stream. In 2 hours. Right, who's that then? Dog Patch, thank you very much. Very kind. Thank you for the rocket. Should you join to rig it? I mean, you are in the lose pool. Feel free. How many games played in this shift today? 2. Just ignore the tier 2s. Definitely was not seal clubbing today. Maybe doing a bit of seal clubbing. For once. And not getting clubbed by the seals. Flip. Yes. Yes, rigging. He's totally going to sabotage me now. Right, so we've got... Oh, okay. We got 224,000 on win and 361,000 on loss, with a top bid from Spam a Ham of 250,000 channel points, 250,000 channel points. Spam a Ham has writing on this, compared to a measly 75 from Ecotech. You can't change your vote? No, you can't. You gotta sit on it. Yep. Jaeger. Okay. Let's go. Game, can I? Thank you. Why do I have a profile one? Did I miss it? You lowballed. I could make an uncouth joke, but I'm not going to. Because I'm better than that. I'm not. It's totally a lie. Visible goose. Someone take the biscuits away from me. Let's see if it ends up in a Jaeger or a Jäger. I'm not, and I know it. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. They brought 2 Jaegers. What was I making with the cabbage? Sauerkraut. Yeah, it was a it was white cabbage, ginger, carrot, caraway seeds. Yeah. Sauerkraut. It's nearly done. I tasted it yesterday. It's very good. I think one jar I'm going to let go for a week, which will be tomorrow. And then the other jar I'll let go for 2 weeks. But the problem I've had with those is that it's been so warm in the kitchen that the fermentation's, I think, gone maybe a little bit too quickly. If that's even possible. But it tastes nice. So that's going to go on the fridge, and then it's going to go in my mouth. What's the pink? It means that they've done something to incur some kind of penalty. So usually it's disconnecting from the game. But it could also be like shooting friendly players. It's a little bit of a warning just to say, you know, this player might not be very reliable.